Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 22nd to the 28th. So I do want to wish all of you a very happy birthday from my family to yours. We wish you all the best, many blessings to come, and I hope that you have fun on your birthday. So let's get started. Okay, I already pre-shuffled the cards here, and these are oracle cards. Like there's the moon phases, there's the energy oracle deck. Plus, I also have the psychic oracle deck. Your angel numbers, and back from popular demand, your crystals. These cards at the end of the reading, for those of you that are going to wait, it's all yours to see. Okay, let's see for, that was quick. Everything is coming in that with you. So let's see what's happening. So of course on the 22nd is the equinox is it in Virgo? I think it's in Virgo, yes. You have the solar eclipse in Virgo as well. I think that's the 21st, and then the 22nd is the equinox. And how did you feel, Libra, on the eclipse that we had in Pisces and the 999 portal? Let me know how you felt, okay? And also let me know from where you are writing to me from. What state, what country, okay? Because I'm going to send blessings to you and where you live, all right? So let's look at your reading. We're going to look at your recent past, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. We're going to look at where you are, what's around you in your environment that you're not seeing, that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. And then I will clarify the cards. After that, I will give you advice from the universe. And for those of you that want to wait, you have your oracle cards here, okay? Libra. By the way, as soon as I got into your reading, I feel pressure right here, not in the back of my head, in the front here. You know, right here, there's like heavy pressure. Oh, a lot of you may be thinking over here at this time, overthinking. Maybe your crown is expanding. I just feel some type of heaviness. Just a bit more. Okay. Let's see what's happening for you, Libra. From September 22nd to the 28th. All right. You got the Six of Cups in the recent past till now. What's crossing you as your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and in the core, you got the Chariot. In the current energy, you got the King of Swords, followed by the Seven of Swords. And in the immediate future, you got the Four of Cups. And how you're feeling is the Two of Cups in energy. What you're not seeing in your environment, but you should be aware of, is the Three of Cups. And in the hopes and fears, you got Justice. You came into your own reading. I love that. And in the potential outcome, you got the Fool. And in the overall, you got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, definitely. I feel like in the month of September, I think that you're going to retreat a bit, maybe change of seasons or something like that. You're just going to retreat a bit, staying more in the home front or by yourself, because I know that you are, Libra, you like to socialize a lot. But this is more a time for you to take a break here. And I feel like you're going to be reflecting a lot, completing things this month, okay? But there is in the overall a breakthrough. So this is very positive. Something is going to clear, clarity, a breakthrough. And also the potential outcome, you got a new beginning, okay, for you. In the recent past till now, I feel that you've been there's been a lot of exchanges. I feel you're feeling nostalgic about the past, of like the exchanges. I feel that there's been exchanges and forgiveness and trying to move on and healing that's taking place. And what's crossing you is that a lot of you have I feel like a lot of you are working on yourself, like doing a lot of self-love, self-care. I feel like you're also very independent. I feel like fairly with even in finances, some of you are doing really well here. and it's about staying in the moment, okay? But the thing is that it's almost like I feel like in the core of the situation is about you taking your power back here with the chariot. So it's about you taking your power back and moving away from people or situations that no longer serve you. Or there's a very ambitious card of you moving forward here, okay? But I feel that there's an energy like you're on your own in the recent past. In the current energy with the King of Swords here, is that maybe maybe people see you as aloof, whatever. If they do, that's their prerogative. But it's about you like aiming for, let's say you have an objective in mind, what you want, and it's about you aiming for it and achieving it, because the King of Swords in energy does that. Okay, they're very intelligent, they're very smart, they aim for what they want, and they go out and get it, and they succeed. And a lot of you are keeping quiet. There's an energy of you keeping quiet. Now, we'll see what this is all about, okay? Because there's important decisions to be made. You made important decisions. There's still decision. There's an energy of like not. There's something that needs to be spoken here, okay? And in the immediate future, there's some type of rejection or not wanting to see or in denial about something. We need to figure this out. In the core, this in how you're feeling with the Two of Cups, there could be a union here of the past. There could be a union of the past. Now, it doesn't have to be, but for some of you, it is. And if you say, well, I have nobody in my life, well, this could be you coming into one, like your light, your shadow, your divine feminine, divine masculine coming in together into one, okay? And what you're not seeing, okay, around you is that there could be interference that took place and you should be aware of. There could be interference, okay? And justice is coming in, the truth is coming in. If someone has been lying or you have not been saying the truth about something, the truth will be told. Simple as that. Something is coming into balance. There's a reset here, and there's going to be fairness. And like I said, there's a new beginning. All right? So I feel that, like I said, the month of September will be a month of reflection, planning, and completing things here. And this is what you're working on. It's important to stay in the moment. Let's see here. Let's say this is a situation or person. I feel that there's a strong foundation here. But at the same time, there's been a lot of changes that you have to go through. Libra, from September 22nd to the 28th. Okay. Cards are ready. Let's get started. Okay, Libra. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, King of Swords comes up twice. Yeah, you're aiming, like you have maybe you're visualizing something. You're aiming for something here, okay, and you're going for it. And you have a lot of options here, a lot, okay? It's about you expressing yourself. It's about you expanding your heart. It's about you giving. There could be someone coming in, but there could be a sense of confusion, okay? But that's why with the King of Swords, you need to elevate, like think differently. There's going to be a lot of, like, there can be a lot of, like, it's about thinking, like, it's like instead of seeing, let's say, the cup half empty, it's about seeing the cup half full. Do you understand? Something like that in that, okay? So it's about you expressing yourself if you're working or you're doing something creative here, about expanding that, okay? There's an expansion, and maybe there's a lot of options and you're confused which direction to go. Make sure that in those cups that you have here with the Seven of Cups, that there's good cups in there and there's bad cups. So be careful what you choose. I feel that you will aim for something here. There's an aiming of something for here. Okay, and it's about taking action, and there's going to be clarity and a breakthrough that's going to take place. Let's look at the Six of Cups. Or cutting through something, okay? Let's look at the Six of Cups in the recent past. You got the Devil, the Eight of Cups, the Death card. Yeah, simple. In the past year, there could have been people that crossed over, okay, that you had to deal with, because there was a lot of healing and exchanges taking place. A lot of you walked away and ended relationships that were very toxic to you. There could have been addictions, toxic people, or just patterns here, or working with the shadow side, something here that you walked away from. Okay, there was an ending, that and rebirth took place. Okay, like an ending to a new beginning. And with the Eight of Cups, okay, it showed a new path here for you. Okay, let's look at the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a huge transformation that took place, going towards your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, and your happiness. We took the Seven of Swords, came out twice, same in the same uh, row. The Eight of Swords, the Strength card. Yeah, Spirit said you had the courage and the strength to go through this. There's a lot of overthinking, feeling stuck, okay, and a lot of withholding energy here, okay. Maybe some of you felt heartbroken, betrayed in many ways possible, but Spirit says that you're able to keep working on yourself because you're able to tame something within you, but also find compassion for yourself at this time and for others as you're going through this journey. Let's look at the Chariot. Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, King of Wands. Wow, a lot of wand energy. There's a strong Leo here. You may have Leo in your chart, or as you have Scorpio, or you have also Capricorn. I do feel like in the past year, you had to deal with karmic people or situations. I feel like you had to walk away. There could be people crossing over. There's a lot that you had to go through here. Okay. With the Chariot, about taking your power back and moving forward here, I see like something is going to take flight, something that you've been waiting for a long time, okay? And taking your power back, I also feel that there's a bigger picture in this situation that you are looking at from now to your past, whatever it is that you're looking at here. And it's about being bold. It's about being different, okay? And it's about taking action. So there is an action that's taking place, because there could be, for some of you, with people in your past, I don't know who this is, there could be some type of healing or reconciliation, okay? Let's look at the King of Swords in the current energy. I do have 888, and I have 777. Okay, let's look at the King of Swords, because you got it twice here. The Lovers, Five of Wands, the Fool. There's a new beginning here taking place, okay? There could have been an energy of, there could have been strife, conflict, drama, competition, whatever their case is, okay? What I feel is that some of you had to make an important decision. There's an important decision you had to make here. There was communication that you had to do. And with that communication came a new beginning, because the Fool card also shows up right now for you. I'm just going to take an extra card for the Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands about? Yeah, because, you know, I feel like these are with people, or it doesn't have to be with people that you're making plans with, but I feel like you chose a direction, because why is showing up for me is that most of the fighting, if there was ego intended, or there was a lot of fighting or drama, had to do because someone here was heartbroken, okay? And it's about cutting something out. I feel something was cut out, okay, for you to get clarity. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. So you have 4 sevens on the ground. Four of Swords. The Four of Cups. Yeah, again, the Four of Cups shows up. It's like, are you in denial? What is it that you don't want to see? Are you bored at this time? There could be rejection at this time. You actually want to keep to yourself, and there's a lot of energies coming at you, and Spirit saying, well, you have to stand up for yourself, right? But some of you at this time are taking a time out. You are reflecting, you are healing and trying to gain clarity on things, okay? I do see that, but you're a lot in your head about it, okay? Let's look at the Four of Cups in the immediate future. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of worry here, and worry is a... so yeah, things are going to come into balance here. There is a new beginning. I do see the new beginnings, and you are being guided here. but all you are choosing, you're not sleeping at night. Not that you're choosing that you're not sleeping at night, but just like an energy here where the worry that you're causing yourself is not going to materialize. Okay, and it's a low vibrational energy, and I feel like you're waiting for something, like you're doing a life review at this time, and you want things to come into balance, and or if there's money to come in, there is going to be extra money coming in. I do see that happening. Okay, or whatever that you give, you're going to receive. And some of you think that this is not going to happen, because some of you are still here. Okay, even though you got the Six of Cups in your situation in the recent past, it's still following you. A lot of you at this time, okay, are coming out of the dark night of the soul, or you're going through a transmutation, or like there's a death and rebirth that you're going through. Okay, because things have been stagnant. You've been trying to see different perspective in the situation. You've been in limbo. There's been a lot of regrets here, and there's a bit of slight of a depression. Okay, but it's about, like I said, looking at what happened to you and empowering yourself with it, or are you doing the opposite? Because you are able to shift, okay, very easily here. But then, and definitely here, Spirit says you have to be where you have to be here. And like I said, things are coming into balance, okay? Give me advice on this Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. This is something, okay, you're making progress. Maybe some of you are, this month you're probably gonna look for a mentor or someone that could help you here, maybe to navigate something that you're going through in the current energy, because it seems that it's very hurtful here. Yes, there is hurt and pain, but at the same time there's also healing and new beginnings for you. Maybe some of you are not seeing this right now because you are going through a lot, Libra, even though it's your birthday week, with everything that's happening in the in the Virgo season. It's a 9. 2025 is a 9. A lot of you are going through and releasing karmic people or situations. So you're still going through a lot of transformation, even though that there's celebration around you for your birthday. Some of you are still going through things here. It's about choosing the higher road. It's about dissolving belief systems that no longer serve you, because you got the keys. You know exactly what you have to do here. And it's important at this time that you need to reflect, okay? Now let's look at this Two of Cups. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. There's an ending of a cycle that's been very difficult, or you were in the dark here. There has been a lot of pain, but light is slowly moving up, okay? And it's a time of reflection. You got the Hermit card. It's time for reflection at this time for you. And I see that you are going to be leaving something behind, with a person, a situation, or an emotion, whatever it is, or the dark night of the soul, or your transmutation, and better times are coming ahead. So you might be relocating or moving, okay, if not vacationing. But what I feel mostly is that you're going through a transition. Okay, so let's look at this Three of Cups and what you're not seeing in your environment and that you should be aware of. King of Cups, the Empress, Eight of Pentacles. It could also be celebration around you as well. Okay, I do see that. I feel your emotions are going to be intact here. Okay, perfect, like that. And there's abundance around you, or there's new opportunities that are coming up here towards your, if you're socializing or networking. And there's something that you're putting a lot of energy into, and they're asking you to keep putting that energy, because there is a new beginning taking place for you. A very passionate beginning, maybe in your career, in your love life, whatever it is, okay? There is a new beginning. Now, you want justice. You want things to come into balance. And I see here, okay? You're making progress. Don't be so hard on yourself, Libra. The Ace of Wands, the Star. Yeah, something is coming in divine timing, okay? You believe in miracles? Some of you are fearing that you're not going to get this miracle. I see it here. You're fearing that you had to walk away from something or someone here. For some of you, okay, there was an ending. 100%. You were dealing with someone karmic here, and someone here there could be rejection. Maybe you're dealing with rejection, or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know. But if you believe in miracles, there is a miracle coming in. But maybe it's not what exactly in the form that you want, but something better, okay? And it's about hope and faith being restored, and it's coming in divine timing, and there's a passionate new beginning, and it's going to be very truthful, in balance, and it's going to be fair, okay, for you. And I see celebration. Let's look at the Fool. Again, you got the card in the potential outcome, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and Justice again, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. Okay, but you're undecisive about something here. You're sitting on the fence, but this is about good times. No, the Wheel of Fortune, something is turning. There's a turning point. There's fate, destiny, contract, karma, being at the right place at the right time. Trust your intuition. There could be two. There's a King and a Queen of Cups that do love each other here. There is, but there's a lot of work to be done if that's the case. A lot of work and guidance. Okay, and the truth. It's about a reset. There's a reset here and a new beginning. If you want it, it's here for you. Okay, let's see what the universe. What's the advice for Libra? What's the advice for Libra? What's the advice? Give me more cards. There is a miracle coming. 100%. You have the courage and the strength to go through this. Don't hold back. And don't hold on to things that no longer serve you. There is an abundance that's coming in. Okay? There is teamwork here. People are coming in to help. A lot of you are still feeling down about people not having your back. You're probably thinking negative. There could be a heartbreak here, energy. There could be some type of sorrow. And a lot of you have your heart closed at this time and you're sitting on the fence. So on the solar eclipse, I feel that you are going to break through or break free from something here. This is what Spirit says, okay? So your advice is to keep the faith. Keep the faith and don't hold back or hold on to things too long. Your crystal is black tourmaline, and this is the angel of protection. I can't read you the rest because I don't have my glasses and I can't force my eyes. But you got this week you will need from September 22nd to the 28th, carry a black tourmaline with you, okay? Which is, it's the angel of protection. That's what you need because you're going through a lot of changes here. Okay, let's see what else you have here. You got a man holding a heart, okay? So there is love here. This could be a father figure that's sending love to all of you, or a grandfather, or it could be a male figure. If not, it could be also someone in the presence that is giving you love, wanting to show love, is supportive. Spirit says that you have a lot of wisdom, okay? And authority here, you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, okay? And it's about taking the higher road. It's about taking the higher road. So it's about taking the higher road here. Also, the garden and the gate. A lot of you are behind this gate. You are fantasizing about things or daydreaming about things, but you're not actually walking through the gate. Okay? In your moon phases, you got two cards. You got first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Unleash your kindest self. And the first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings, Libra. Honor your feelings. And your numerology is 1144, and it's about mood swings. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. 1144. So I hope that this helped you, Libra. Again, happy birthday to all of you. I wish you all the best. And if you did like the reading and it did help you, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.